Well, as they say, it's been a minute, but Old Blue has finally made its way home. Check this out. And hello, Old Blue. Well, as you can see, Old Blue has made it back home. It is not the model 7108, that is just the front loader. But we really haven't talked much about our tractor, because very shortly after we got it, and careful when you get a deal on something, might check a little bit further. And as you all know, I have never owned a tractor, nothing of this magnitude. But got it home and realized that the front drive shaft, it is a four-wheel drive, the housing was cracked, had leaked out, all its oil and the bearings were gone, it was rusted out, it was in bad shape. But anyway, quite a bit of money later and we have it back. But Thurston, our neighbor at the end of the road here, has worked it over, and he's like, you have got a great tractor. He's like, I would trade pretty much any other tractor in this area for this one. He's like, this is a workhorse. He says it'll outlast me. Well, as you know, I've got great grandfathers that have lived into their 110s and 120, so the race is on, right? But anyway, it is a smaller, is what is considered a class 1 tractor. That is a 1 to, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's 1 to 20 horsepower is considered class 1. So it's not a huge tractor, but I'm also not running, 50 acres of wheat and corn every season and harvesting all that. We're, you know, as you know, we've got roughly 12 acres of pasture up here, and that's where its primary use is going to be. But anyway, it's a great little tractor. Drove it all the way home, and we'll show you some of that footage. And Denise followed behind me, and luckily enough, even at rush hour, we didn't have a single car pull up behind us. But anyway, so 4-wheel drive, front loader, which I love already. It's full of mulch right now, and you can see where Loki's laying. We already put down the compost. We'll get the cardboard over that because this is the food forest through here. We are actively looking for a box blade. When I get my hands on that, we'll talk about that further. It's kind of hard to explain without actually showing you, but anyway, it's nice to have the canopy top, and it also came with a brush hog, and that's like essentially a giant lawnmower, huge blades that sling around, and definitely not a finishing mower, but that's what will tear up that that horrible rose bush that we've got. So, because of course the sheep aren't eating it, but we hear the cows will, and hopefully here, you know, it is the last day of 2021. So, Happy New Year's, everybody. But hopefully very shortly we will get our cows. I'm going to go up right after this video, and I'm going to start working on putting the rest of the fence posts in to get our electric fence up so that when we're ready we can put the cows in, but also so we can stop moving the sheep fence the way we are. That will be a huge time savings, but everything in its time, right? So, you know, honestly, I can't talk to the tractor a whole lot. I've driven it. I'm learning the controllers back and forth, and you know, I'm just very green to it, but I look forward to learning it. And I do know things like you don't want to take it on a slope because these will tip over, and that's where most farming accidents are, is on the tractor. So we'll be super careful with that. But oh, the repairs. So got the housing done, which he had to order one of the housings. I think it came all the way from Portland, because there was just nothing local, and that took quite a while. And then the cylinders, these, every time I lifted up, they would just, I'll say it nicely, it leaked a lot of hydraulic fluid real fast and just was oozing out everywhere. So one came apart easily. The other one he actually had to take up to another shop, and Thurston has a whole shop himself. But I'm sorry, I hope those guineas are not talking over me too much. But anyway, he had to take it down to a shop and have that pressed out. Unfortunately, it did, because otherwise we were going to be buying a new hydraulic cylinder, and there was even more money. So I'm going to cut it there because those guineas. We'll be right back. All right, so I guess I can talk a little bit more about it. This is a PTO, your power takeoff. Essentially, this shaft is coming straight off the motor, and that spins, and that's what you connect to your farm implements, whether it be the brush hog we talked about, or, you know, if you've got cultivators or whatever kind of farm implements that you can pretty much get anything you can dream of. I've seen snowblower attachments, wood chippers. They got some massive wood chippers, and that would be kind of cool, but to have. But you know, we've got our small one, and that's sufficient for us for now, anyway. But hydraulic arms. So if you get to the end of the road, you just push up on the lever. These lift up whatever your implement is. You turn around and head back up. That's also how I will control the box blade as far as depth and grading and all that. But like I said, we'll get into that later. But it is a Ford. This is my that's the old plug for the hydraulic fluid in the back. Cute, huh? But this has been used, I'm telling you. There's all kinds of welds in here, putting it back together. The stabilizer arms, that's a turnbuckle to tighten the width so that these don't swing back and forth and hit your tires. And you can see I've got it bungeed right here because, well, you can see it'll do that. If you're not careful, actually hit the tire. So. And there, exactly for right there, for example. This is a homemade turnbuckle piece, and I see I'm missing a pin now, so I got to go down and find a pin to go through here to make sure that doesn't fall out while I'm driving, because the last thing I need is to back up, have that break this off. Man, I know this looks broken. It's not broken. It's just, it's a part I will be replacing. I have a pin that might work. Maybe. This isn't exactly designed for it, but I don't want to get busy doing something else, forget to put this on and have it drop out and lose the whole piece. So let's see if that'll work. And like I said, not ideal, but it'll hold it for now, and I will find a proper pin for it when I can get up there. This one might work. Let's try it first. And now I have it stuck. Yep, big cotter pin it is for now. And you can see how one little thing will quickly eat up your day so that you can't get on to other projects. Oh. All right, well, just want to let you know, Old Blue made it home just in time for the new year, and we couldn't be more excited. So thanks for tuning in. I hope you have a safe and happy new year, and I hope 2022 is wonderful for you. Be good to yourself, be good to each other. God bless. Make sure you get those animals spayed and neutered. I hope those cute little puppies and kitties that you got for Christmas have good, wonderful, loving homes. Take care, everybody. Bye.